This is a lovely question, students. We've been given A, B, C, D are points on the circle with center at O. PQ is a tangent to the circle at C. Given that PCD is equal to 55 degrees, ADO is 40 degrees, find COD, find DAC, find ABC. Now let me draw the figure. The figure for this is given as follows. So you got a circle, then you got points A and then B and then C, and you got D. There is a tangent that is hitting C. Its PQ is a tangent, so let me hit C with this line. Okay, and this is the center. O is the center. Okay, and you actually got this figure being given. Okay, and then you have that hit between D and C. Okay, so this is what is being given, right, with the few other data. Now this is PQ, P and Q, and we have got PCD, angle PCD is being given to be as 55 degrees. So this one is 55 degrees, right? ADO is 40 degrees, ADO. So always O is taken as the center. So you got ADO. This is 40 degrees. Next, we are expected to find COD. So that means there is a connection there. So naturally you can see that this is what is required. This is a central angle. Now, as always I mentioned, whenever there is a tangent and radius, both are meeting, that angle is going to be 90 degrees. So this is entirely, or I should say this entire angle is 90 degree, and I have to, or I want to obtain this angle. So what is this angle? This is nothing but 90 degree minus 55. So that is going to give me, let me subtract 90. From 90 I am subtracting 55. 10, 5, from 8 you take 5, you get 35. So this is 35 degrees. So what have we done now? We have actually got the value of OCD. So this is nothing but OCD. OCD is equal to this. Now OC is the radius and OD is the radius. So that means these two sides, they are actually forming the sides of a triangle. Now we can state that since OC is equal to OD is equal to R, and that they form the sides of triangle what? Triangle DOC. This would mean it's an isosceles triangle. Let me state that since two sides are equal, I don't need to say implies here, this implies triangle DOC is an isosceles triangle. This would mean the base angles are equal. So this is a very important observation. So that would mean this angle which we have got is actually a base angle, right? It's a base angle created by OC. And since they share the same side, or the best way to say the length being equal, that would mean this part is also going to be equal to 35 degrees. Because two sides are equal and it's an isosceles triangle. So these two sides will be one and the same, 35 degrees. Now this is 35, this is 35. We need to know this angle. So that means from 180 central angle, we are actually talking about the central angle, right? So central angle, what is the central angle? DOC. DOC is the central angle, which is equal to 180 minus 70, which is 110 degrees, right? So we have got the central angle. That is the first part, COD. So this means, in fact, instead of saying DOC, you could have also say COD. That doesn't matter. But this would mean the angle at O, or I'm using the same requirement. This means COD is equal to 110 degrees. So you can place the box. And I've given you a clear explanation why is it so. So we got that. So next is find DAC. So that would mean there is a line that is connecting A with the C. So let me just draw that line. Right. So we need this. Now this is part 2. Since DAC is an inscribed angle, you see that? This is a central angle. From the central angle, we got an inscribed angle. Since DAC is an inscribed angle, we know that from circle theorem. So what do we know from circle theorem? I have done a complete course on circle theorem. Kindly watch the video. From circle theorem, what do we have? DOC or COD is equal to twice the inscribed angle. Right? Inscribed angle. So this is equal to 2 times, what is it? We are expected to get DAC. So this is going to be 2 times DAC. On the left hand side, DOC or COD is equal to 110 degrees. So therefore, angle DAC is equal to 110 divided by 2, which is equal to 55 degrees. Right? So that is the solution. Probably you can underline it or put it in a box, right, so that it's visible. So that's fine. So that is already got. The next is ABC. We are expected to find ABC. Let me show you that. ABC. We are expected to find this one, this angle ABC. Now let me give you the solution over here. Okay, this is the solution. Now DABC, they are all quadrilateral. They form the sides of a quadrilateral, right? So let me state that upon observation, okay, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Because why is it cyclic? Because of the fact that all the vertices of the quadrilateral lies on the circle. So that's the reason I'm stating here. Upon observation, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So this would mean the sum of the opposite angles is equal to 180. This means angle at D plus angle at B is equal to 180 degrees. But what is angle at D? This is 40 plus 30, 75. Positive B is equal to 180. So angle at B is equal to 180 minus 75. So how much is that? 180 minus 75. 10, 5, 0, 1. Right? 105. So this is equal to 105 degrees. So what are they asking us? They want us to find angle ABC. So that is the solution for this beautiful question. It's a lovely question, students, and I would like to suggest you all to practice it. Thank you, students.